The ones I particularly liked in Tony's book are those that are not about redistribution, but about affecting how income gets distributed by the market. I was particularly interested in the labor market questions or proposals. Some of them struck me as more useful than others. You may remember that Tony is worried, and so am I, about what I'll call the casualization of employment. He goes on at some length about the increase in temporary employment, the increase in fixed contract employment, the increase in part-time employment. People in jobs like that, the numbers have been increasing, and if they increase further in the future, people like that have very little bargaining power about wages.
Tony talks about enhancing, basically making the environment easier for labor organizing, enhancing collective bargaining. I would actually put minimum wage at a living wage standard is in that same domain. And social economic council, just a moral suasion in effect, to tilt the balance, which I think it's terribly important because we do, it means, among other things, we're not being fatalistic about the market distribution of income. There has been this strong tendency for the past several decades to say, well, the gods of the market set wages, and yes, maybe you can tax and provide aid afterwards, but there's nothing you can do. And that looks like it's not true. There's actually quite a lot of research, quite a lot of evidence, historical, recent, that says it's not true, that supply and demand is much less of a rigid determinant of the distribution of pre-tax income than current mythology has it, which means that there's room to operate on that front, and that I think could matter quite a lot. I think it was very interesting that Tony makes full employment an inequality policy, yes. Which turns out, I mean, it's funny, if you really believed in competitive markets, it's not at all clear why a depressed economy should work. It should hurt everybody, it shouldn't especially hurt labor, but practice shows that doesn't seem to be true, that full employment is actually very important for the share of workers in income and the share of less well-paid workers in income.